Hey, Grande Alive, this is Will Bowman. I'm here with Sean Crow, who is a sort of coach for
assistant. We can say
assistant coach for the Grande High School track and cross country. Just cross country. I always talk to people about that, and they're always just like, cross country. It's not cross country. It's track. Yeah. It's not track. It's nothing. I'm just like, I don't know these things. And so we're here today to talk about a couple things, including the high school track team, running, maybe some writing in there. Apparently we're co-writers, and we just are geeking out about that. And also the Crazy Days fun run that he and his wife Alma are planning. That's going to be coming up next weekend. We're going to talk for about 5 minutes, starting now. So Sean, go ahead and just tell me how you and your wife got started coaching the cross country team.
Well, Alma's the runner. She ran through college. She's an 8-time All-American indoor and outdoor track, and she ran cross country and track. She's just a phenomenal athlete, and running's always been a part of her life. So when the opportunity to be the cross country coach came up for the high school, she just went right after it. And it's been, Tally Welch was running it before, and she's doing a great job. And Alma kind of got in there, and they co-coached together the first year. And then these last 2 years, it's really started, Alma kind of, got her confidence. Tally helped a lot, and Tally still does help. She's always popping in and helping out the team, or heck, she'll watch the kids sometimes when we're there trying to coach. But these last 2 years, our boys have taken top 5 at state as a team. And then we haven't quite had a full girls team, but Heather, our top girl right now, last year she got, I believe it was 5th or 6th at state individually. So she was a junior, now she's going to be a senior, so we hope to see even greater things. That, and we have a full girls team, which I think that they'll probably place.
Wow.
So having 2 teams that, we have a lot of talent now. It's starting to get big. Before, there's not a whole lot of light that shines on cross country.
Absolutely.
And so,
it's definitely not a spectator sport.
No, and which is funny because, the spectators that do go, it's like a workout. Like
Yeah.
you're going, because you got to go, oh, they're a quarter of a mile over that hill. We got to go run and see if we can cheer them on over there. And then you're bolting over another direction. I remember just like wheeling our little Bob baby stroller all over the golf courses and everywhere, and it's really fun though. It's actually fun as a spectator to go and see these kids run. And
well, it's actually kind of crazy because my girlfriend was reading this book called, It's called I can't remember the title. It's about this guy who goes to Ethiopia to running with the Kenyans. That's the name of the book. And he goes to Ethiopia to do training in Kenya, or not Ethiopia, Kenya. Sorry. Running with the Kenyans in Ethiopia. Doesn't make any sense. But anyways, he gets over there, and the running is a spectator sport. There's thousands of people that come to these races, and they would just watch them run for miles and miles, and it's amazing. And he's just amazed at how these people are running. So it's interesting, that it's not really considered in America to be a spectator sport. Runners are normally sort of solitary, go out in the middle of nowhere and just kind of run for 18 hours, plug your headphones in, and just kind of do things. But other places, it's definitely a spectator sport, which kind of goes in with what you're saying. It's like it's fun. It's almost a workout.
Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was Milton Freewater. I don't remember what they call the hill. I always just refer to it as the Hill of Death. Like it's just this huge
Every hill is the Hill of Death to a runner.
But this one, it's like, you're looking at something like that, and the kids are just dying up. I remember I was like, how do I get up there? There must be a shortcut. And so I barrel up like this sand hill, and I'm like falling, tumbling, trying to get up there to cheer them on. And yeah, it's an adventure going to watch those kids sometime.
So that being said, tell me about what it's like working with the kids.
It's great. We just got done with our cross-country camp over at Wallowa Lake. We've done it the last couple years. Big for team bonding and, getting the kids to kind of come out of their shell. And like we were talking earlier, I never did cross-country. And seeing these kids is like a whole new perspective for me because they have so many varying interests. They're all so interesting, and a lot of them are really driven. It's just interesting to see the different kinds of kids that are out there, especially in this sport. They're just these just this wide array of individuals, and they're great kids, they're hardworking, and Alma really gets the best out of them. You know, they really look up to her, you know, both for her achievements, and she clicks with them, you know. And it took me probably a couple years to warm up because, you know, like I said before, it's kind of like, who are these kids? And now I'm like, oh yeah, these are our kids. You know, they're just such a joy to be around. You know, and it's a blast. Like we went during our camp, we went on a couple hikes, and the kids are running all over the place. I brought some board games, and it's always really fun to just see what they're into this year. You know.
Yeah.
So
it sounds like a lot of fun. Is Bennett
one
of your
Bennett's
kids?
one of our kids.
He's actually an intern here. I don't know if you know that.
Oh no, I didn't.
So, really quick, last thing before, because we're out of time.
Oh, okay.
What's the last thing? Tell me about the Crazy Days Fun Run. What is it? When is it going to be? What's it going to happen? And what is it going towards?
So basically, what we need is a timing system. LeGrand's
for the cross country team.
Yeah, for the cross country team. We've never really had one. We've borrowed from Eastern, and you know, even their timing system it's a bit dated, and we had some struggles with it last year. You know, Ben has always been really helpful with us. He's always, you know, looking to help us, and so, you know, we're kind of at the point where like, okay, well, we don't want to always rely on them. You know, as supportive as they are, we need our own timing system, especially because we're hosting districts. So that's kind of a big thing. You know, we want to have a good timing system that's working and that we can continue to use and perhaps even use for additional fundraising for the cross country team. So what we're trying to build money for is a timing system, and this Crazy Days run is hopefully going to bring some people in to help us raise money for it, to build awareness of the team. You know, we have a lot of great door prizes. A lot of the local businesses have been really, really generous. Like Hobby Habit, they gave us 2 mini drones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and you know, we looked them up. We're like, wow, these are actually pretty high quality, you know, drones. Westside Bakery, they gave 5 $10 gift cards for their goods there, and I love that place, by the way. I always try to give them props. Local businesses.
We did a feature on them. They're really tasty. He's a nice guy too.
Yeah, me and Alma probably go there once or twice a week. You know, it's just delicious. You know, a lot of the coffee shops, Dutch Brothers, Starbucks, they've donated gift cards, cups, just, you know, various things like that. I have a whole list. I kind of wish I would have brought it here, but you know, a lot of the local businesses have chipped in so that we can have fun door prizes and really try to entice people to come and help us out. So it'll be this Saturday during Crazy Days at Shortstop, and it's going to go out to start. We have a 5K and a 10K. You don't have to run it. You can walk. It can be for fun. But also, if there are some competitive runners that want to know what their time for a 5 or 10K would be, we're using a great timing system. I believe Eric is running it. I can't think of his last name right now, but he does a lot of runs, and his timing system is similar to the one we're wanting to get.
Oh, cool.
And he's been really helpful. So, you know, it's going to go out along Foothill Road and back. And
oh, cool.
Yeah, and so, you know, both for, you know, if you want to just do it for fun, if you want to just do it to get out, get some exercise, or if you want to compete, you know, and get some times in there, you can do that at our run. So.
What time is it?
I don't have the time on me right now.
That's okay. You can send that to me.
Yeah, I can ship that to you. And but yeah, that's probably one thing I should have known what the time would be.
That's okay.
I want to say 8, but I wouldn't quote me on that. So I'll get that time
I won't
to
quote
you.
you on that.
Yeah.
The camera might quote you on
Camera
that,
will,
but I won't quote you on that.
But yeah, so but you know, people, we have signs up. We have a Facebook page. You can sign up online, and I think that actually saves you like $5 if you sign up online.
Oh, cool.
So. All that information's on there. We have posters all over town. Pretty much any business downtown you go to, you can find our little flyer there. It's got all the information on it. So.
Well, very cool. Well, thank you for joining us today, Sean.
Yeah,
It was
thanks.
wonderful chatting with you about writing, running, the kids, all the stuff. So it's great. Thanks to GrandeLive.tv. Tune in next time for another Coffee with Will and more local content.